Hey friends, this is Lisa, different musician just the same, and this is my second video, and I will again be talking about the Olympic trials and my participation. That's what I'll be doing all of this week. And I wanted to go back to yesterday. I had promoted Nathan Cole, and I just kind of wanted to say that Mr. Cole doesn't know me. I just happened to participate in his Bach on the Road series that he had for the past 6 weeks, and I had seen a video of him, I want to say a year ago, and that's how I stumbled across him. I was looking for really good, I wanted to find some of the best teachers that I could. I didn't have a teacher at the time, so I was looking for somebody who taught violin online, and saw a couple of his videos and thought, man, this guy is amazing, and he's just way above my head. And so I kind of left off, and I subscribed to his channel and would see his videos. They would be promoted on my Facebook page, and so I think I must have signed up, yeah. And so I would watch those, but found a teacher in the meantime, and so, would watch his videos occasionally, and then the Bach on the Road series happened, and he was kind enough to answer my questions as well as anybody who asked the questions that he could get to, because there were a lot of us. And so he had mentioned to share his video for the Olympics, and so that's what I did. One of the things I want to do here is interview different people, and eventually, right now, as you can see, we're still in my teeny tiny little apartment, and just share the excellent things that I found, the great things that I found, the people that I appreciate, and see how far we can go with this whole left-handed thing. I've had a lot of people say, oh, you play left-handed, you'll never play in an orchestra, and just actually kind of a lot of mean things. Besides that, I'm getting off track. So, yeah, that's why I talk so much about Mr. Cole. And Nathan, if you are watching this, I hope that wasn't awkward or funny in any way. You just said to promote it, and so that's what I was doing, because I really enjoy the videos, and I really enjoy getting to be a part of the Olympics. Okay, so now fast forward to today. Actually, let's go back to what I said about the left-handedness and getting a lot of mean comments, and I'm sure I will get those on this. I hope not. I really hope that people would be more open to people playing left-handed and thinking, oh, why don't you play the right way? You'll never get a teacher, you'll never be in an orchestra, you'll never do this, you'll never do that, which is, I grew up hearing those things, not, of course, with the violin. And they're just unkind comments. And so if you're right-handed, everything is geared towards you. If you're left-handed, it's not. Simple little things. Even if you think about it, I took up sewing a few years back. You have to buy special left-handed scissors, and they're a lot more expensive than just what people would say normal right-handed scissors. And just everything is geared to right-handed people. I actually even brought a little pot prop. How cool is that? I brought a pot. It's a little coffee pot. Christina Cosmic, if you're watching. Yeah, this is mine. I drink from this one every once in a while. No, I really don't, but it's a good idea because it's just that size. Anyway, this is a, what do you call it? Espresso pot. And in there it looks left-handed. I'm holding it with my left hand, but it's not. It's meant for your right hand. So it would be facing you when you make espresso. Put my violin down. That's Vaughn. It's facing you when you make espresso, and so the little markings are facing you. The handle is on the right side. The little milk steamy thing, I know there's better names. It really shouldn't make these videos so late. Is on the right hand side. And so if you're left-handed, it's a pain in the neck, because it would be much easier for me to have the handle on this side while I'm trying to do the froth the milk in this hand. Yeah, I would love it if it was on this side. That is just not a thing. So even something simple as this is made for somebody who's right-handed. Years ago, it probably wouldn't have mattered to me playing left hand or right hand, because I was originally interested in the violin 25-ish years ago, when my oldest son was 7, and he started playing violin, and he was doing the Suzuki method, which is ever so popular, and I had to learn with him, and I did play pretty good. twinkle, twinkle, little star at that time. And it didn't matter to me unless I can't even remember it. I could have put it on the wrong shoulder. I don't know. But now it does. I've had some shoulder injuries, both shoulders. I injured my left shoulder really bad. And then I injured my right shoulder because I compensated. And so I put everything on the right shoulder, wound up injuring that one. And so I just don't have I would look at Quasimodo trying to hold a bow, but I have the fluid motion in my left hand. Even doing the exercises though, today, like doing on the G string, I had to stop in between and stretch. Even now, my back is really hurting. So I have to play, and I am left-handed, so I have to play with the violin on my right shoulder. However, that being said, I think I've gotten so much resistance that even if I could put it on what people term as the normal way, I wouldn't now, just to kind of prove a point. Because why, if there is something made that you can do comfortably. I know the argument is, well, the left people have an advantage because of the fingerboard, but I don't. I find that I have the dexterity in the left hand for bowing, and that's just like another instrument, your bow. And I'm learning as I go along, but I don't think it should be something that's an issue. And I know everybody has their opinion, and most people tell me, you're wrong, you don't know what you're talking about. What about in an orchestra? The bow's going to be going in different directions. It's really not. You're going up when people go up. You're going down when people go down. You just have to sit on the other side, and nobody will crash into each other. And it doesn't look. I saw a violinist in an orchestra online. She was a younger girl. She was actually really good for her age and for what she was doing. And it took me a while to find her. She was a left-handed violinist. And so I also have an opportunity to play in an orchestra when I have the ability. There is my teacher has made arrangements that I can join the orchestra from somebody that he knows if I can play well enough. So that's my goal, is to just do that so that I can break that ice. I would like to be good enough to be able to do that. And then eventually I would love to be a soloist. And again, I said, I know I'm talking about years and years down the road. This is not anything that's going to happen overnight as much as anybody would like something to happen overnight. And already I've been talking for 7 minutes, going off on about left hands. And there's been great studies. If you go on my page, somebody did their thesis paper on playing the violin left-handed, and there is a luthier near me who has a 200-year-old left-handed violin. And there's another violin that I found that was made in the 1940s that's also on my page. I'd love to have an antique left-handed violin. So it's not an unheard of thing. Anyway, here we are, and also the dyslexia. And so that's what's been making it really, really difficult. I think I find for myself personally, I really get overwhelmed when there's so much information and when I have a lot of books and things. And so I've been going back and forth and back and forth. I started today practicing at 4:20-ish, I would say. And then at, what is it? I have it written down. I want to say, you are very good if you're still watching this, I commend you. I started till 6:56, and then I started back up again at 8:30, and now it's 11. And I've been just working on it on and off all day. Prior to that, I was working on stringing those 5 notes together. It's hard. I find myself here and there and everywhere, and it's just really hard to put it together. And as much as I keep saying, I need to be told to do this, this, and this, and Nathan has done that. He's given us this list. Okay, do this, this, and this. I still really, really get lost. I think it's because a lot of the concepts I don't understand yet, even though he explains them well. Okay, I shouldn't say I don't understand the concept. It's the wording. I have to go back and look at the video. He explains it well. It's not him. So far as all of the teachers that I've seen, he does an amazing job of painting, like I said yesterday, word pictures. It's just that I'm so overwhelmed by information and these new concepts, and then I I freeze. I get like a stressed amnesia, and I forget the notes, and I forget, what is FACE, and every good boy does fine. Forget which note is which, and so it takes me a while to focus, to calm down, and then each note is until I can string it together. And so it's taken all day, and I'm happy to say I have the first 2 bars. They're not perfect yet, even though he has described things in depth and how to do them. And when I do the practices, I think I'm doing well. And then when I try and actually do it, oh my gosh. And also yesterday I had mentioned that I'm doing the sights etude. No, I'm sorry, pupils concerto. Look at that. It is so late, and I am still rambling at 10 minutes and 47 seconds. Yeah, I only got halfway through that so far. So I think I have 4 pages, 3 or 4 pages. Only got to halfway to the first set of double stops, and working on that. And it's been 4 months. And it's taken that long because I have not been able to figure out what I have been doing wrong. And so going back and forth and trying to get just the right sound. And so this came at just the right time because it's taken so many of the issues that I was having and tackling them head on. And so that's where I am at. It's been really difficult. Like I said, I'm overwhelmed with information. I have so many books that I've gotten, purchased, thankfully gotten on great price. There's only 1 or 2 that were I had to dive in and invest in. Not that any of them are not worth investing in. They're all worth investing, but yeah. So that's my video for tonight. I was planning on playing and talking about a few other things, or just to show you where I'm at, but it's so late. And even with the mute on right now, it sounds so loud to me, and it really isn't. It's just, I still have a lot to do. I still have 2 videos to watch, and then just to give a try on a couple of those exercises, and we'll report back tomorrow and hopefully do better. This video, to me, I was going to re-record again. This is like my 15th, no exaggeration, my 15th video of trying this. Some of them, yeah, it's just been a mess, and I'm so tired. And I just wanted to give you guys an update. It's a much longer video than yesterday. Hopefully tomorrow will be shorter, and I plan to get some playing in just to show you. I am not an expert in any way, shape, or form. The whole purpose of my videos are to be an encouragement, kind of a documentation of where I'm going on, which, yes, I know a lot of people want to do, but there's nothing out there for people who are dyslexic. There's nothing out there for people who are left-handed. And I'm much older, all of my kids are grown and out of the house. And so to start at this point in life and getting so much negative feedback and hearing so often that I can't do it, I'm really out to prove that I can, not just for myself, but I want to take my past and all of my struggles and have them be an encouragement to other people. Have them to be an encouragement. Are you dyslexic? You can do this. Yes, it's hard. It's super hard, and it is frustrating, but it's possible. Are you left-handed? Are you like me? Are you tired of hearing people know you can't do it? Nobody in my group, unless they're watching my videos, knows that I'm a lefty. It's not something that I try and go and promote when I'm doing something like this. I will if on some of my other violin groups that I belong to for beginners, when somebody says, hey, I'm looking at a left-handed violin, is it possible to play lefty? I will dive in and say, hey, yeah, you can get a left-handed violin at Fitter Shop. I've heard of Gliga. I've never tried their violins. And hey, look on my page. There's 2 fine violins if you're really looking to invest. And so, yeah, I just want to be an encouragement to other people. I want to take my background, my past. I have a very rough background. I suffer from PTSD and depression and anxiety and a few other things, and music has just really, really helped me a lot. There's a lot people don't know about me, and my friends will probably be finding a lot out if they're watching my videos. So yeah, that's where we are tonight. I hope this can be encouraging to you. I hope that you will press on. I keep writing hashtag press on in all my things, so I think that's going to be my little thing, hashtag press on. And I hope you will press on. As frustrating as it is, every night now I've started out, yes, I'm going to do this. I want to win. I want to win a spot in these Olympics, and this is going to be great. And then 5 minutes into it, I am nearly in tears, and I know it's not supposed to be that. But I think the satisfaction at the end of the day, even if I can get 4 bars of this done, just to know that I can do it, and that I can encourage you to try and fulfill your goals, and maybe you'll follow me. Maybe who knows how long down the road from now I will be announcing my first, uh, not my first being in a first chair, but my first position in an orchestra, or hey, I'm going to get paid for doing this with the violin. I think that would be amazing, and I think, and I hope that would encourage you, for you to go out there and achieve your goals. And if you are dyslexic and you are in this journey of music as well, please feel free to comment. Let me know what you're doing. We can help each other as I find books and can afford them, because I have almost no budget. I will try and do as much research. I think, okay, so before I go, because we're now on 16 minutes, besides wanting to be a soloist, I think it would be amazing to be able to teach other people who are dyslexic music. And of course, I know I need a degree for that, but I'm going to do as much research as I can and just pass information for now that I long. This is not a place where you would come to learn how to do vibrato, or if you have any kind of a question on how-tos. This is a place to come into encouragement, where I can say, hey, guys, I tried yellow paper the other day reading music, and I was able to do it, so you might want to try that. This is that type of a place. There are so many excellent teachers that are out there. Nathan Cole, my teacher, and I'm not saying his name right now because I don't have permission. Nathan's name I have said because he said to promote or to share his video. So I am saying that. There is also Joseph Shackelford. Oh my gosh. This video, guys, is going to have all its flaws. I have done this video so many times. Okay. I started trying to do these videos at 10:05. It is 11:36 already. So this is going to be one of those videos. It's going to have all of those flaws, all of this mess, and it'll probably be 20 minutes long. And if you don't watch all of it, it's cool, no problem. It's my second video. It did not nearly go as smooth as the first, but here it is. So yeah, anyway, Joseph Shackelford is a musician who is dyslexic also, and he's been a tremendous help to me. There's a little bit of an interview on my page. It's not a video. I would love to interview Joseph live, and maybe when this is over, I can. There's a lot of people I would like to interview live. I'm unheard of, and Joseph was very gracious to answer my questions. And so yeah, he's dyslexic and he's amazing. Go to his page. He's an amazing musician, and so he gave me a lot of tips, and I just want to pass those things on to you. And again, I have said probably about 6 times that I'm rambling, so it's probably time to end this video. And hope you have a good night, and we will get back tomorrow. And I promise you, it will not be 18 minutes. It will not. It will be hopefully between 5 and 7. I'll just quickly go over and give you a little bit of how I'm doing. Hope you have a great night, and I will talk to you tomorrow. A lot shorter.